Hi and welcome back to Sweets and Beyond. My name is Ida and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a Puerto Rican style soup. It's called Sancocho, or it's a meat and root vegetable soup. It is very simple to make, a little time consuming because you have to chop up a lot of stuff, but it is very, very good. Here are the ingredients I'm going to be using today. Here in this bowl I have 2 pounds of beef ribs that I have already seasoned with adobo, just lightly seasoned, and 1 pound of beef or stew meat right here. How beautiful these ribs look. See, they're lightly coated with some adobo. And in this bowl here I have chicken thighs, which I just bone in, which I just removed the skin, and I also season with adobo. I cut them in half, that's why you can see. Where's the bone? I lost the bone. There it is, see? Because that's what we need. We need those juices from that bone. Okay, let me move this to the side. And then all these veggies right here. We're gonna start with a plantain, a plátano. It has to be green. A bunch of cilantro. You can make it your own. This is just a regular white potato. This is called Ñame. I don't know how to say it in English, but this is a root vegetable called a Ñame. This is Boniato. This is, they call it Malanga in English, but we call it Yautia. This is Yuca or Cassava. This is 1 ear of corn, which I cut up in little slices. Pumpkin, calabaza. Here I have some sofrito, about 1/4 cup of sofrito. I'll link it down below, my recipe for sofrito. And 2 packages, maybe wait, here. 2 packages of chicken stock. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to brown our meats and we're going to put them to boil. Okay, so I'm going to start browning the beef ribs. Sancocho is not traditional to Puerto Rico only. A lot of Caribbean countries also make their own version of Sancocho. This is my version, so it's Puerto Rican because I'm Puerto Rican and I'm making it. So we're just gonna brown this on each side, and we'll be back when we have to flip them. Okay, my stove is at a medium high. It's about an 8. My stove goes from 0 to 10, so it's at an 8 right now. And this is what you need to see. Look how nice and brown it is. So we're going to just go browning each side. And we will continue like that with the rest of the meat. And we'll be back for the next step. Okay, so I already browned the beef. See how pretty it looks? And it smells amazing in here. Now I'm going to add the chicken. And we do the same thing. We just brown it. You can add the beef too. And we're just going to stir it around until everything is nice and brown. Okay, so this is what you want to see. A little bit brown. And don't worry about these bits on the bottom. That's going to give it more flavor. So now I'm going to reintroduce the beef ribs into the pot. And I'm going to cover them with water. This is 2 quarts of water. We need a lot of water because it's going to be a lot of soup. So now we are going to boil this for at least an hour. We're going to let it come up to a boil. Right now it's at almost high heat. Once it boils, we're going to reduce the heat and we're going to cook it. We're going to cover it and cook it for at least 1 hour. While this is going on, I'm going to chop all the veggies, all the root vegetables, and I'm going to keep them in some salted water. So we'll be back when we have to add the veggies. Okay, so it's been boiling for an hour, and this is what you want to see. You see the pieces of chicken and everything this almost disintegrating. Look at the rib. This is what we want. So now we're going to add only 1 packet of the chicken cube. I use Mazola. I like this one. So Now we're going to add all the root vegetables that I already cut up. I just drained them, remember? Cut them up. And in here, the potatoes or the pumpkin is not in here because they take way less to cook. So we're going to add them almost at the end. So now I'm going to place all my veggies. Hopefully they will fit in the pot. They barely fit in there. How beautiful this looks. And it's going to taste even better. So now we're going to add the sofrito. Just mix it in gently. This will feed an army. You can never make a little bit of sancocho. There's no such thing as sancocho for 2 people. It's sancocho and invite your friends over and your family. And we're going to add, that's too much, about 5 or 6 sprigs of the cilantro. And we're going to let this boil for at least 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, check if you can identify which one. But I know this is the yuca. When this is soft, then that means that all the others will be soft also. So we will continue to let it boil for at least 30 minutes. Okay, so it's been 30 minutes and I have forgotten to add the corn. So you add the corn with the rest of the root vegetables. And we're going to test just to make sure. And see, they're nice and tender. Just let me check the plantain. Yep. So now, I know it seems like you can't fit anything else in there, but I'm gonna try. Now it's time for the potatoes and the calabaza and the pumpkin. It fit. So now we're going to let this boil for at least 15 minutes or until the pumpkin and the potatoes are done. And we will be back when this is ready. So here you have it, my version of sancocho. There are a lot of different versions out there. This is mine. I don't like to use tomato sauce in it. I don't know, it tastes like kind of metallic to me. Or I don't put any sazon in it. I just want it as natural as you can get. So let's see it. Look how beautiful this looks. And of course I'm not gonna eat this whole bowl. But look at, and you can look at all the different root vegetables, the pieces of the carne. And also I don't like to use tomato sauce either because it's gonna be like beef stew, una carne guisada with vegetables in it. So this is a totally different dish. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And also after this finishes, there's gonna be a little rectangle here. It says subscribe. Click on that. Buen Provecho. And of course I'm gonna burn myself again. I'm gonna take a little bit of the cassava. Try it.